Maybe you're not even that straight, but it doesn't even matter at this point. You have transcended your whole sexuality at this point. You're searching for just the right type of a female to your life to complement that forever alone figureness, that forever alone Jesushood of your unshaved architecture and your unshaved character. You're shaving and searching for that perfect female there. And it's not just any female that you're searching for, just this type of female. Not just any type, just this type of female. And you have it defined based upon what you have found online. I mean, searching online for pictures and videos of just all kinds of females. But you come to realize that in your geographic zone, wherever you might live, there's just not that type of a female. Or if there are, they're very busy, they just not interested in you, they're very hard to approach, and you get rejected by them a lot. So you kind of hold up and you go in your mind that maybe I should give up the habit of searching for them online, because the geographic zone matching right here, because there's not just a surplus of these females over here. They're kind of waste of times. To go after them is kind of a waste of time. Maybe I shouldn't do this. And you go and you enmesh yourself in this deep, just existential aloneness and just being marinating in that existential aloneness character. You gain this almost wizard-like aura around you, almost 30 years old in your unshaven architecture. You just embrace that, become a hermit of the current age. And all of a sudden, in your geographic zone, you have posted so many videos about your fetish type of shit. Some female finds that shit and is firstly, just disgusted about it. But that only lasts for a couple of moments. Then she gets just turned on by it. And then she gets obsessed by it. At this point in your career of forever alone, you have become just muscled up. You're just strong as heck there. You're just the statue from some ancient Greece type of man. Just this chiseled face. It's almost like you are a Polygon creature at this point. Next generation human being. It's in the way you talk, it's in the way you dress, it's in the way you just are a next generation man. And she's just all about it. And she writes this comment in the video that never happens in real life. Even if you are that way. And I wonder why. And then you kind of realize that, yeah, in my geographic zone, these types of females, they're very rare. And if they exist right in there, they're gonna live the same bullshit life that every other female in this geographic zone. There's so many factors that always go wrong. There's so many variables there that are mostly not about me. It's about them. And then you start dating one of them, maybe, if you're very desired, determined. Most forever aloners would go, that's too much work. That's just not me. I'm just not getting into that. It's just not worth my time. I would rather be in my wizard tower conjuring this spell. I would rather not lose my mana to that girl. Just straight and honest. Maybe you're not even that straight, but it doesn't even matter at this point. You have transcended your whole sexuality at this point. It just become a hindrance to even have any lust in you. It's just a hindrance upon you. You know that I could break through these blocks. I could break through this like that. If I just didn't have this drive. If I just didn't feel this kind of a human need for that warm, just partner with me. I would be transcending this whole existence and this world, this reality. I would be with the gods. I would be one of the gods. I mean, I would be there. I would become more powerful than Superman. Type of shit. You just fantasize it. And day by day, percentage by percentage, it becomes more of a reality. And at some point, that dream woman of yours, it just shows up there. She's just pushing herself into your life almost like this. She's just pushing herself there. I'm just gonna be with you type of shit. And it kind of go that after all this bullshit I did, after all that, this feels very much like an anticlimax. Very much like finding myself in used popcorn. I mean, used popcorn. You just feel that. And you post about it online. Is this really how it is for most guys? And they say, yeah, that's how it is. And you go, why is it so that it's so talked about it then? Why is it so sought after? Why is it so revered in a culture? Most say, I don't know, I don't care. Most say that I've never known anything else but this. And some say that it's because of Darwin. Charles Darwin there. This is how we are programmed to be. And we can do nothing about it. And now you become one of those fuckers. And you discover that you have lost some of your magical character, some of your prowess that none of those females could ever appreciate, none of those males with the females could ever appreciate. They just thought you were funny oddity, or peculiar at best, or disgusting at worst. They just didn't know to understand it, to appreciate that. And you had the courtesy, or maybe you were not adept enough to make them tremble in their fucking souls with your magical power. And now when you're at 29 years of age, turning 30, you go in your mind, I have 10 more days. And if in these 10 more days I won't find the perfect female partner, I will be forever alone. You wake up from that fantasy with jizz in your pants. And you realize that no female, even if you are a magic magnet of sexual prowess, will ever magnetize herself to you and say that your facial expressionless architecture of that unshaven character is so attractive that I'm gonna marry you even if you don't even want that shit. Yeah. And then you realize the bullshit ways of your modern day first world country culture, where arranged marriages are not just the norm, where it's just the norm to have whoredom and all that. You realize what the vision behind there was and how the vision was never realized in even that culture, and how it was such a waste of time and such a desirous state of suffering to be that individual who became the quasi-wizard in a reality that was supposed to be just about birds and trees and moments of love. I mean, love. There's so many possibilities we could do right now. And some go, we should love each other. If we can afford it, we can love each other. Fuck that shit. You are the unloved person. It doesn't fucking matter. They can have their love. I'm gonna become like Merlin. Yeah. Become the very best, like no one ever was. Do you realize that almost nobody of those kids that watched that shit became nowhere near the best as no one ever was? Even though they bought all those booster packs of those Pokemon, they became nowhere near the best as never was. And it's the same story with this video, only that it was half the length of a normal anime episode with triple impact on that message or that content. And it didn't even cost you anything to watch this. You should appreciate that. Yeah. And not take your cock out too fast when you meet that perfect female. Even though she might just like that.